Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Saucy Sean's Fine Eats, where we make real food for real people. So today, on this episode, we're going to make a salad, a coleslaw. I struggle with the name of this one, so I'm going to call it Saucy's Sesame Coleslaw. This is inspired by like an Oriental coleslaw salad that you find in a lot of cookbooks where you've got ramen noodles and like ichiban with the seasoning packet and stuff. But I kind of went away from that aspect, kept the dressing in the same neighborhood. And I went away from it because, once again, cooking for a camp, got a lot of people with dietary restrictions, and you try and want to meet in the middle as much as you can with food that everyone can eat. So we're going to quickly whip up this dressing. We need a cup of canola oil. You can also use other oils if you want. It'll change the flavor a bit, and that's fine. You can use olive oil or grapeseed oil. It doesn't really matter. We're going to put a cup of oil, canola in there. Then we're going to put in a half cup of brown sugar, because everything goes better with sugar. And after the brown sugar, we're going to put in 2/3 of a cup of rice vinegar. There we go, rice vinegar. Now we need, I forgot about this, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, if you're cooking for a group of people who have dietary restrictions, you want to get yourself some gluten-free soy sauce. This soy sauce is probably not gluten-free. Yeah, wheat flour. But Superstore here in Canada, they've got, or Loblaws, the Loblaws change, and their no-name brand have got gluten-free soy sauce. I think it's primarily in little jars, and it's the yellow label, I believe, and I'm sure there's other brands. It's becoming more and more popular. Then the last thing we want to add is 10 milliliters of sesame oil. Now this is interesting. I was looking for more of this last night. This stuff is really cheap. It's $1 or $2 a bottle, $2, $2.50 a bottle. I found this fancy stuff in Safeway because Superstore didn't have any sesame oil. This is all Safeway had. It's not as good. It doesn't have that sesame flavor. So I really do like this stuff. So we're going to put in 10 milliliters, which is about 2/3 of a tablespoon. So I've got my canola oil, my brown sugar, rice vinegar, my soy sauce, and I've got my sesame oil. You can also add sesame seeds if you want. And we're just going to whisk this up really well. You can do this in a blender, and it'll help emulsify it a bit better. After this is made, you can store this in the fridge. I'd say there's nothing in here that even mixed together. You could store this probably for a month in your fridge. This here, recipe size, is enough to do a good 1.5 to 2 kilogram bag of coleslaw mix. And yeah, I cheat. I buy the coleslaw mix because it's easy. I'm not going to make all of this up right now because that would just be a waste. Although, this is a really cool salad because if you don't eat it all, you can stir fry the leftovers and it actually turns out really good. I just thought I should get a spoon here and test this stuff out. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of Oriental influence, a little bit of sour, a little bit of sesame. You can still add ichiban or ramen type noodles to it, the dried noodles, and it's a great thing. With them though, you got to be careful because they get soft. You want a little bit of the crunch, but again, you stir fry the leftovers, right? So to mix this up, you can just kind of guess at how much you want. The great thing about coleslaw is if you mix it up early, the cabbage will weep a little bit and add to the amount of dressing. That's how I like to do it. I like to get the cabbage to be part of the dressing so you don't have to use so much dressing so you get more of the real flavors of the food through it. So there you go. You just mix it up, put it aside, keep it in the fridge. It's all ready to go when you're ready. So if you mix this even up to an hour early. Most salads you don't want to dress early, but a coleslaw you can actually dress early and it'll turn out fine. So there you go. There is my saucy sesame coleslaw. Have a great day. Like us on Facebook, thumbs up on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. Please share with your friends. Having you guys share, getting more views helps us to make more videos. Thanks a lot and have a great day.
you.